Hey guys, I'm Melhorn. In this video, I'm going to talk about this power handle, an aftermarket power handle that you can add to some of your round level line bait casting reels. This one was sent to me by the folks at Gomexus. They were talking about this power handle. It's designed to fit Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia bait casting reels. Let's take a look at it here. These things, price-wise, are about the same as every other power handle out there, these aftermarket ones. But this one is like really, really sexy. It's got some cool machining done here on the handle. And watch this. I'm going to spin this thing. I'm just going to lay it down and let it spin while I'll show you what a reel looks like without a power handle. This is one by Lew's. This is a non-power handle here. This is what comes on it. This is their standard handle. And you can swap these things out. In case you're wondering, that is still spinning. This here is an aftermarket power handle that I put on one of my old Abu Garcia reels probably 15, 20 years ago. And that's still spinning. And this is a very high-end Abu Garcia chrome rocket. And this is what the standard factory Abu Garcia power handle looks like. So you can swap these things out and switch them around. It's finally coming to a stop. I don't know how important that thing spinning is in catching a fish, but whatever quality they put into this thing, they put a lot into this. So it's a good looking handle. What we're going to try to do is put it on this Lew's reel. I'm going to try taking this off and see if it'll fit on here. One important note about these power handles, if you buy them, they're available on Amazon and everywhere else. That piece right there, that little thing on the end is very, very important. That is a counterweight. And what that does is it balances out the weight on this side of the power handle. If you don't have that counterweight on there, what will happen is when you go to cast it, the weight of this piece up here will sling forward and it will throw your reel into gear. I had some handles that were sent to me. Didn't pay that much of attention. Didn't really think it was that big of a deal. That makes all the difference in the world when throwing a level line or a bait caster. So let's look at this Lew's. We're going to see if we can take this off. These handles are usually pretty easy to come off. Pop this little nut loose on here first. Take that right off of there. These things are pretty easy to take apart. Right there. This slides off. There's a little C-clip right there. A very small little bitty clip. Sometimes you can work this handle around it, but many times you need to pull that C-clip off there. Don't lose that little bitty thing. Once you do that, that handle slides right off of there with no effort. Literally, all you do is put this one right onto there like that. Be sure you put that little C-clip back in there. Then all you can do is take your nut and thread it back on. Well, my suggestion is use the proper wrench to do this, of which I don't have one sitting around. And boom. You've really sexied up that reel. I was just looking at the difference in size. This is about... The one thing about these Lew's power handles is they were always kind of a long, beefy handle, and you got a lot of leverage with them. But just adding that, does it make a difference? I feel like you've got a little more grip and a little more torque on here when you put these on these reels. It makes it look better. People like them. People, you know, think it looks good. Look at that thing spin. I'm just crazy about that. That's pretty cool. They make these in some different anodized colors, and they really make a reel look a lot better. Now, I've also got one of my Ancient Mariner reels here. This is a blue one. You've seen these on the boat. I got them in all different colors. One of these power handles that Gomexus sent to me is actually blue. It's got an anodized blue color to it. So I'm going to pimp this reel out a little bit here. These Ancient Mariner reels come with a power handle built in, which I think is a good feature, especially at this price point. Come on there with the good old pliers. Not what I recommend. Use the proper tool, but this one works. Get that little clip off. They've actually got a C-clip and a washer underneath that. Take that handle off. Oh, we're gonna sexy this baby up here. Oh, that's looking nice. Again, guys, these things, are you gonna catch more fish with them? Probably not, but you may go fishing more. And if you go fishing more because you like looking at your super sexy reel out there, maybe you will catch more fish. So one thing about some of this stuff, does it really help you catch more fish? Probably not. But the fact that you like your gear, you like your tackle, you like being out there, if that means you fish more, then that's a good thing. Then what you're going to do is just put this little retaining cap back onto here. Trying to see. It's going to be pretty close. I think it's going to make it. If not, you can always take a drill and just widen out that screw. That's going to be pretty dang close, guys. I got them threaded on there. Boom. There we go. I made it in there. Look at that. That made an already good looking reel that much better looking. So, wow, that's incredible. I like that. Nice looking addition. Check them out, Gomexus. I'll put you a link down below where you can check these things out and see if it's something you want to add to your level line bait casters.